So the first thing I want to cover is gold. And the reason I want to cover gold is because gold was recently at some all-time highs, but just as of lately, we've been pulling back. So as we see in the past, and we could use our ruler tool to measure how many trading days it's been. So we'll call it from right here. So this bullish day was the last sort of strong move on this trend until we started to stall out. So we'll call it from February 10th until today, which is February 26th. So over 2 weeks, we've been very range bound on gold, with the top of our range being at all-time highs. And we could use supply or demand, or we could use any type of support or resistance strategy to find the highs. And then we could also do the same to sort of find the lows as well. Now, we could also use the wicks of recent highs and the wicks of recent lows too, other than supply and demand. What I mean by that is all these places that were resistance at some point, once we break it, that area will look to hold as support. So now we have our range on gold between 2,900 and 29 about 60. So it's a 60-point range on gold. Huge range, definitely great to trade a range like this, especially if we understand to look to short the highs and buy the lows. So yesterday in the afternoon, even today in the morning, we tried to sell off until we finally pulled back, right? So this was yesterday, we sold off until the afternoon. This is about 11:30, 12 o'clock. We started to pull back for the rest of the day. This morning gave us similar price action. It sold off in the morning, but now it turned around a lot sooner. Instead of turning around at 11:30, it started to turn around 9:30, which is the New York session open. So definitely a good spot. We saw that this was a 15-minute demand zone here, as well as it was the bottom of our range. So we were really looking to see if possibly we could find some long positions at the lows, because we have to remember too, due to the price action we had yesterday, and even the price action we were seeing pre-market, a lot of traders were anticipating and looking for the shorts because they weren't looking at the higher time frame, which was telling them that we're currently at the bottom of our range. And when we're at the bottom of a range, we look to buy the lows and sell the highs.